Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rawah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles, great millstone, and rule well. Peace, love, and blessings also to you brothers on the highways and byways, giving all diligence to make your calling, election sure. And also blessings to the very few sisters out there listening, learning, and believing. I'm Dafil Kanakala, coming to you once again from GMS Tampa. Lord's will through the spirit and power, Yahweh Shemi Shai's lessons edifying and exhorting, all right, to the hopeful elect. And I was just building with a brother, and through the spirit, it sparked a lesson, okay? And we was just basically talking how the previous lesson Elder Gabar went into, how basically, you know, these women, all right, will have to conform. Basically, you know, they're going to come running when society breaks down, Isaiah 4:1, all right? Because as the scriptures say, you know, it is not good that man should live alone, you know, and he gave Adam Eve, okay? So, but within this society, okay, you know, brothers are looked at as different, or the word they like to use is weird, all right? Is weird. But actually go look up the etymology of the word weird, all right? It literally means to bind, all right, to have power, okay? So to be weird is actually a good thing, all right? Because we have the power to bind, with the power to change, to be outside of the norm. A lot of people can't change, all right? They're normal, so to say. They follow in the ways of everybody else. But we actually, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Shai, we have the power to change, okay? But nonetheless, all right, going back to the point the brother and I was making, basically through the spirit, that these women, they have things to bargain with now. Society is basically, you know, tailor-made for them, okay? They can pick and choose as the term they use. They can flake you, say, nah, this and that. They can be real picky because they have something to bargain with. All right, society is on their side. They got all the chips on their side, so to say. But when all hell breaks loose, okay, the Lord's going to wipe them bare, and they're going to have nothing to bargain with. So they're going to have to basically conform to your ways. Because that's a lot of reasons why brothers, you know, it's hard for brothers to get women in this truth. It's because we will have to change. We will have to conform to her ways. And as I was saying to the brother through the spirit, you know, us conforming to their ways is like us disobeying Yahweh Shemi Yahweh Shai. Okay? Because we're supposed to conform to the ways. And I'm going to get this precept right here. I'm going to get right into it now. This is Romans 12. Okay. And 1. Point is at 2. It says, I beseech you, brethren, by the mercies of the Heavenly Father, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice. All right. If you're a living sacrifice, first off, look at the sacrifice Yahweh Shai made. Okay. He literally was killed. He was crucified, all right, for a purpose, okay, a propitiation, a peace offering, okay. So that's what his life was about. You know, he couldn't come down here and serve his own purpose, okay, to do what he wanted to do. He had to sacrifice. He was a martyr. He had to sacrifice himself for a greater cause. So as us, hopeful men of the Lord, hopeful members of the elect, okay, we have to present our bodies a living sacrifice. So you don't live your life according to your will, all right, which is ultimately the flesh. You live your life according to the will of Yahweh Shemi Yahweh Shai, which in terms making your bodies a living sacrifice. And what is the will of Yahweh Shemi Yahweh Shai? All right, one of the verses we states, Ecclesiastes 12, that there's the whole duty of man, fear the Most High, keep his commandments. So the commandment in this time, okay, it's for us to abide in this ministry and preach the word, okay? So we have to live for that purpose, the purpose of the ministry. So that's by default making our bodies living sacrifice, okay? Holy, meaning separate, all right? Separate from the ways of the world. Acceptable, which is acceptable unto the Most High, okay? Which is your reasonable service. That's the reasonable thing we can do, is live our life according to Yahweh Shemi Yahweh Shai, because he bestowed his mercies upon us by his son Yahweh Shai, okay? And this the point right here, Romans 12:2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. So going back to the point again, a lot of times with these women, you have to conform to their ways. Okay, and majority of the time they want you to get your hairline up. They're gonna want you to basically be what they call fun. And fun in this world is going out, buying, constantly indulged in mirth, buying nice things, eating all types of abominations, celebrating all types of wicked holidays. Okay, so you conforming to her way, all right, is taking you backwards. All right, it's taking you from the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, in order for a woman to abide with the man of the Lord, majority of the time, for the most part, they have to fit themselves within our world, conform to our world. Okay, but the grand scheme of things, so to say, I want to use the word scheme, but the major, lack of a better term, the major plan, as stated, the title says, this world will enter our world. And I got the quote, "Welcome to my world." Okay. So as we've heard previously, they say that it's born to serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Y'all make Yahweh something like y'all make serving the Lord born. Okay. And our family members, friends, everyone who knows us, they look at our life and they look at it as a boring and miserable life. Okay. But what they don't realize is that this little small sanctuary, all right, the world is going to have to conform to this world, to our world that we live in. Okay. The world, which is ultimately the world of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay. It says, and be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So a lot of people are going to be forced, all right, as I say, we shall rule the nations with a rod of iron. So a lot of these nations are going to have to be transformed, all right, to the world of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai by force. Okay, but here it is, we through the ministry, all right, we are being transformed to the ways of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, as it says, holy. Okay, it says, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, all right, because it happens in the mind first. It says, basically, as Elder Ariella is going to that mindset. It says that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. Okay, so let's go to Isaiah, back to Isaiah 45. So like I passed it. Isaiah 45 and 17. And it says, but Israel shall be saved in the Lord. All right, all caps, let's say Heavenly Father's name, which is Yahweh. Okay, with an everlasting salvation, ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. Okay, you go into the Greek, the New Testament, the world is cosmos. Okay, so let's get Salakia. Let's see, cosmos. Okay, and we're gonna get right to the point, because when you hear John 3:16, all right, it's not talking about the whole world. All right, oikoumene, meaning inhabited world. The word there is cosmos, and look at what cosmos says. Cosmos, an ordered, harmonious whole. All right, ordered. Okay, a selection. All right, it's not talking about the whole inhabited world. All right, a certain order. Okay, a order, harmonious whole. Okay, so this world, the Heavenly Father, all right, Isaiah 45 and 17, we shall, but Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. So this little world, you see us men out on the highways and byways serving the Lord. All right, you observe us, you see, whether it be family, friends, whatever the case may be, you see our lifestyle. All right, where basically we serve our power, we serve Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. This we follow laws and statutes, commandments to the best of our ability. We don't eat abominable foods. We worship the high holy days. Well, you look at that and you say, well, I'll never do that. I'm gonna live my life according to the way I want to live my life. Okay, you want to do what you want to do. All right, you ain't gonna serve Yahweh basically. But this world will enter our world. Okay, because this, contrary to popular beliefs, this is the true NWO. All right, the world of Israel. This world will have to conform to the ways of being an Israelite. Okay, which the Israelites serve Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Or let's get another precept. Second Esdras. Okay, Second Esdras 13. We're going right to the point. Start at 29. Second Esdras 13:29 says, behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth. Okay, and those we are in those days. It says, and he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. Okay, one realm against another. As the scriptures speak about in Revelations, Michael and his angels fall against the dragon and his angels. Okay, the heavenly realm, the spiritual realm, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Yahushai is coming back with spiritual powers, man. He said, I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man. Okay, so one realm against another. All right, once again, the Lord is going to declare, all right, basically the kingdom of heaven here on the planet Earth. Okay, and it's going to be world against world. And of course, the world of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is going to overcome this physical realm. All right, they already stated that basically so-called UFO technology, which are the chariots, is thousands of years ahead of them. Okay, and that's what they say, which is far more greater than that. All right, it's infinite. All right, you can't put a number on how far the technology of the Heavenly Father is. All right, according to the technology of this world, the physical realm. The physical realm has absolutely nothing on the spiritual realm. Okay, that's why divine intervening happens, miracles happen, and nobody can explain them. All right, because that's intervention from the spiritual realm, the heavens. Okay, when science says you'll never walk again, okay, or you'll be dead in 3 months, and people live 10, 15 years later. All right, that's all divine intervention. Okay, but now Esau's finna come out with his miracles, his technology. But that's another topic for another lesson. But realm against another. It says, and the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and the sign shall happen which I showed thee before. Then shall my son be declared, whom thou sawest as a man ascending. Okay, he's going to ascend. All right, upon this planet Earth. So real fast, Isaiah 2. So as Elder Gabar was saying in that lesson, you know, when all hell breaks loose, these women are going to have to, they're going to come running. And what is, you know, he said we're going to be real picky. And another thing, you know, we're not going to have to conform to their ways, because they're not going to have nothing to bargain with. Society is going to be, as I say, one people against another, one city against another. Society is going to be completely broken down, that they're going to have no choice but to conform to our ways. Okay, we're not going to have to change our ways, which is changing our ways is basically going off, is to not serve Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So that's why a majority of men of the Lord, men in his ministry, that's why a majority of us don't have women. Okay, because a lot of these women, you know, they want you to conform to their ways. But no, we will not, as they say, compromise our integrity for some box, man. That ain't happening. Okay, either you serve Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, the scripture say, in my house we will serve the Lord. That's it. Okay? Many men have gone out of their wits for women. Many men have fell from this truth for women, man, trying to conform to their ways. But if you be patient, as Elder Gabar said, if ye be patient, man, these women, all right, are going to come to you, and they're going to have to conform to your ways, as the world, the whole planet Earth is going to have to conform to our ways, and our ways are the ways of Yahweh Shemi Shai. Okay, welcome to my world. All right, quote Isaiah 2:1. It says, the word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established. All right, that order, that arrangement. Because when in the house, you order your house the way you order your house. Everybody's house has a certain order. Okay. So the Lord's house, which is that world, the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains. All right, the governments. Okay. It says, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all the nations shall flow unto it, aka entering into our world. It says, and many people shall go and say, come ye. So many people. So right now we're small multitude. All right, we're small number of people compared to, the rest of the world. All right. The way of being an Israelite, especially the Israel of Israel, those that are truly worshiping Yahweh Shemi Shai in sincerity and truth. All right, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the elect. Now, all these guys out here claim to be Israelites, and they're not worshiping the Lord in truth and sincerity. Okay, but that small remnant compared to the majority of the world, look what the scriptures say. And many people shall go and say, come ye. So they're going to have to conform to our world. They're going to have to enter into our world. That's why the scriptures speak about the straight gate. Okay, the straight gate. Because it's a very narrow entrance. So only a few is going to enter. All right, making that first resurrection. Okay, but after destruction come, all right, the ways of Israel, as we finna read right here, the ways of Israel is going to be opened up to everybody. Everybody's going to have to worship Yahweh Shemi Shai. Okay? Everybody's going to have to worship Yahweh Shemi Shai. Only thing about it is, if you're Israelite, you're going to be made perfect. All right? You're going to be made a God. You're going to be above all the other nations. It says, and many people shall go and say, come ye, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways. So right now you look at us and say, oh man, you guys are clowns. You out here in dresses or whatever the case may be. You're going to have to enter into our world. And then that's when we're going to have that welcome to my world. All right, mentality, man. And the Lord's going to give us that power, man, that rod. All right, you're going to have to conform to our ways. It says, and we will walk in his paths, for out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of Yahweh from Jerusalem. Okay, and I'm going to leave it there. So, brothers, be patient. Okay, soon this world will have to conform to our world. They will have to enter our world. Okay. Because the Lord is going to establish this thing, man. He's going to come with that power. The Heavenly Father is going to give Yahweh Shai that power, which he already has. But the Heavenly Father has given Yahweh Shai that power to where he's going to be able to make this whole world enter into our world. All right. So till next time, giving all praise to Yahweh Shai, I'm say shalom.